Hello everyone, welcome to day 3 of Bookmas. If you watched day 1, you would have heard me mention about my book outlet haul. If you didn't, let me give you a recap. At the beginning of the year, so last year, I was gifted money for Christmas and my birthday, which is in February, and I saved it because I knew Book Outlet was going to have a sale at some point. The books are already cheap, don't get me wrong, but I knew it was going to get cheaper. So I waited, and then I got the email. Early Black Friday, all fiction books $7.99. So I dropped all that cash, and I said, time to splurge. So I got a lot of books. Some of y'all might hate this, but I am going to do this in 2 parts. It did come in 2 boxes. So it was kind of a sign, not going to lie. And there's a lot of books. And in the past, I have done long videos of long hauls, and all those are great. This is Bookmas. We need a quick little short, because it's going to be easier to keep up that way. So, I've got, in total the order was 29 books. Without further ado, we should get into it because these books ain't going to hold themselves. In case anyone's wondering, this is my drink today. This one is an orange cream one. And it's not bad. It's not bad. Some of the fun stuff about this is I bought a few series. Like I finished a few series and I got a whole series. So this should be fun. Here is the box. This is box 1. So let's get into it. Where should I start? The first book we got. Remember how I told you I bought series and finished series? Well, not for this one. This one I bought the second book in the duet, and I don't own the first one, so I'm gonna have to get the first one. But I got There Is No Devil by Sophie Lark. This one's been sitting on the TBR for a while. I'm not too sure what this one's about. I can't tell you much about this because what I'm reading now off the back is the second book, and I don't know if they're interconnected duets or if they're standalone duets. All I know is this book follows Cole and Mara. Is there a trigger warning list? There's a soundtrack. No trigger warning list, but there's this one. The next book I got was Fangirl Down by Tessa Bailey. I'm on the journey of collecting my Tessa Bailey books because I've read a few books and I really enjoyed them. This one was also on my most anticipated releases of the year. I'm so glad to finally have it. I think this book has something to do with like golf, and he's a famous golfer, and probably some kind of like they're gonna have to help each other out. Maybe she's a fangirl of him. I'm not sure, but I'm excited. The cover is so cute. I love this cover. There we go. It's a little easier to see if I put it over here. So, book number 3 of the haul, we got Breakaway by Grace Riley. This is the second book. I don't know what this series is called, but the first one's called First Down. I read it earlier this year, and if the series I believe follows the brothers, and this one, the first book is football romance, this one is a hockey, and this one follows Cooper and Penny, who's the coach's daughter. So this should be a really good book. I'm excited to read it. I somewhat enjoyed First Down, the first book, so I'm hoping this one is a bit better. I'm usually more of a hockey romance girl, so it should be interesting. So we got 3 more Tessa Bailey books, and there could be more in the part 2, but here we have Tools of Engagement by Tessa Bailey. This one, I read Fix Her Up earlier this year. I guess this is in the same universe but can be read as standalones. So, Tools of Engagement, I don't know what this one's about, but construction worker, that's kind of what they did in the first book. Then we've got Unfortunately Yours by Tessa Bailey. Again, I really don't know what these are about, but I want Tessa Bailey's books, and I like going into books blind. So this one is another one of those books where they want access to their trust fund, but they can't until they're married. So there's probably some fake dating in here, which I'm always a sucker for. So I'm sure this book is going to be so good. The last Tessa Bailey book we have is Too Hard to Forget. I know there's a few of these in the series. but I don't know what they're about. This one has a football in it, so maybe this is another football romance. The back's actually really like simple to read. Ooh, Peggy is returning to Alma Mater with one goal in mind, confronting Elliot Brooks, the man who ruined her for all others, and remind him of what he's been missing. Now let's go on to some books that are part of a series that I've almost got all the books to. We've got Daisy Hates by Jessa Hastings. Then we've got Magnolia Park's The Long Way Home by Jessa Hastings. And Daisy Hates The Great Undoing. Don't get me wrong, the other covers are cute, but I kind of like these. I like the color, I like the how they're monochrome. Each cover's monochrome, and I really enjoy like, it's giving Gossip Girl. I love it. I love it. I love them so much. I have Magnolia Park. This is a series I really do not know much about, but all I know is it involves toxic relationships and drama, and I am here for it, honestly. I know it's a series, but Daisy Hates has a different storyline than Magnolia, but that's all I know. Maybe we'll do a reading vlog one day, and I'll read all the books. And on to our last 5, which is a whole series I bought. I remember seeing these in Shoppers when I was back in college, and I just remember being like, oh, I want to own those one day. They're so pretty. Do I know the order of these books? No. But I'm just going to show them to you. So we've got You Said I Was Your Favorite by Monica Murphy. I don't know if these are part of a series or I think they're standalones. This is called okay. So this series is the Lancaster Prep series. So this is Arch and Daisy. This one's kind of like the quiet girl, rambunctious guy kind of vibe. Things I Wanted to Say. This one follows Wit in Summer. This one's definitely giving bad boy. And then we've got Promises We Meant to Keep. Spencer and Sylvie. And this one is Brother's Best Friend. This is the popular one, A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime. This follows Ren and Crew. Forced Proximity, maybe? And then the last one is I'll Always Be With You. And this is Weston and Carolina. Second Chance? Oh my. They look so good. They look so good. Oh, y'all, that was all the books in part 1 of this. I'm so excited to read these. I am so, y'all, I may have like almost 1,000 books, and I'm so excited to read them all. How can I do this? How am I supposed to do this? Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in for part 1. Stick around for part 2. It will be here in the next, not the next day, but the day after. We'll be back for day 4 of Bookmas with more books to show you, because I've got so many. Just you wait, because I do have a book advent calendar going right now, and for those who don't watch the reels, there may be another haul later this month. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so I appear in your subscription list and you don't have to go searching for the Bookmas videos. I'll see you guys in my next video. Toodaloo!